There's a little country church that brings me closer to my Savior. A little bit of heaven, a whole lot of love left behind.
Well, good morning and welcome to Rise and Shine Franklin County. I think that sun is working on coming up. I think it's going to be a beautiful sunrise. So if you haven't seen a sunrise in a while, take a look outside in a little bit. I don't think it's quite up yet, but it was on its way when I was on my way. You know, I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day and a restful day. Everybody probably had a day off from work. No mail, banks were closed. But do you know about Labor Day? Let's talk for a moment. It's observed the first Monday in September. Labor Day is an annual celebration of the social and economic achievements of the American worker. The holiday is rooted in the late 19th century when labor activists pushed for a federal holiday to recognize many contributions workers have made to America's strength, prosperity, and well-being. Before it was a federal holiday, Labor Day was recognized by labor activists in individual states. After municipal ordinances were passed in 1885 and 1886, a movement developed to secure state legislation. New York was the first state to introduce a bill, but Oregon was the first to pass a law recognizing Labor Day. That was on February 21st, 1887. Boy, we go back a long ways, don't we? During 1887, 4 more states, Colorado, Massachusetts, New Jersey, and New York, passed laws creating a Labor Day holiday. By the end of the decade, Connecticut, Nebraska, and Pennsylvania had followed suit. By 1894, 23 more states had adopted the holiday, and on June 28, 1894, Congress passed an act making the first Monday in September of each year a legal holiday. Bet you didn't know that. And McGuire versus McGuire, who founded Labor Day, who first proposed the holiday for workers, it's not entirely clear, but 2 workers can make a solid claim to the founder of the Labor Day title. Some records show that in 1882, Peter J. McGuire, General Secretary of the Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners and a co-founder of the American Federation of Labor, suggested setting aside a day for a general holiday for the laboring classes to honor those who from the rude nature have delved and carved all the grandeur we behold. But Peter McGuire's place in Labor Day history has gone unchallenged. Many believe that machinist Matthew McGuire, not Peter McGuire, founded the holiday. I think that is very interesting. And there we go. We got some little graphics up there on that Jamie's showing us. And I found out that usually Covington, Virginia has a parade on Labor Day. And some of the people from the Mountaineer alumni were in the parade this past year. And I used to go too. I'm from Clifton Forge, and Covington's just a skip and a hop away. And I used to go up there to the Labor Day parades. Well, that's just a little piece of history for you in case you did not know. But we'll be back on the local scene here. And this is Wednesday. Coming up this Friday. Coming up this Friday is Fish Fry at Ferrum College from 4:30 to 8 p.m. It is $12 for your fish or another meat. Sometimes they have hamburgers, pizza, beef, pork. You just never know. It's a surprise. And your sides, your salad. And those greens up there are grown in the Titmus greenhouse, I am told, and they're quite delicious. And your dessert and drink for $12 plus tax. You can't eat anywhere for that and get that good food. They have a new caterer, the Metz family. And the food that I have tasted up there has been quite lovely. So just want to remind you, we do have a fish fry this Friday. People get upset with me if I don't let them know if it's on or not. And they do let me know. So fish fry is on Friday night. Then on Saturday will be the first football game at Ferrum College. They are all excited with their music, and their cheerleaders have been working hard. And this is going to be the opening game. It is at 1 o'clock at Ferrum College this coming Saturday. So want to go out and support our Panthers. We have a Habitat for Humanity's home tour volunteers are still needed. Habitat for Humanity is proudly participating in this year's charity home tour event scheduled for October the 11th. Now that's a ways away, but it takes a lot of planning to pull something like this off. And we need your help. To facilitate the weekend with us, we still have 58 volunteer shifts to fill, and the tour is only 6 weeks away. Habitat County is the host charity for the Gaynor Home located at 1124 Nature Lane, Union Hall. Help is needed inside each home for ticket collection, greeter, room monitor, charity table, or outside for parking traffic or boat parking. You can come by boat during the 5 shifts on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And on Friday, the times are 9:15 to 1:30 p.m., or the afternoon shift is 12:15 to 5. Saturday, October 12th, the morning shift is 9:15 to 1:30, or afternoon 12:15 to 5 p.m. Sunday, the 13th, is just a tour in the afternoon from 12:15 to 5 o'clock. Please note that you must be 18 years or older to work the home tour. We'll be using a self-guided tour process with handouts, so the volunteers working inside the house are primarily directing the flow of people through the house. Please reply to John at Habitat FCVA, now that's all one word, no spaces, .org, with the day and shift you would like to work, as well as the volunteer position you would like to do. Or if you have any questions, you can call John. His number is 571-220-2548, and talk to him in person and to schedule whatever shift you would like to work. Again, his number is 571-220-2548, and volunteer to help them get this off the ground. Okay, let's see what else we've got coming up. We have got the, we're going to have Ms. Flo Brown on the 13th to tell us about the Senior Expo that's coming up on September 19th. And that will be from 10 to 2 p.m. at the Essex Center. We will have a lot of nonprofit organizations set up. I will be there with Rocky Mountain Lions Club. So we hope you will come out. It was a big event last year. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing all these people and giving out candy and sell a broom here or there. So come out to the Senior Expo at the Essex Center on the 19th. That is from 10 to 2 p.m. I think there will be food trucks there. There'll be lots of giveaways. So it's a fun day. Okay, then we've got the Rocky Mount Festival. That's going to be September 21st. That's a big deal. They had 15,000 people in town last year for the celebration, their 150th celebration, and they really liked it. So we're going to do another celebration this year, and it is the Rocky Mount Festival. That will be from 3 to 10 p.m. on September 21st. So we want to put that on your calendar. That is a big deal here in Rocky Mount. All right, some ladies were on the other day telling us about a Bible study group that is going to be starting on September the 12th, and they're going to start out with a potluck. And it's going to start from 9 to 11 p.m., so whatever you bring for potluck probably is like a brunch food. So it'll be a 10-week study on the Sermon on the Mount. The book that they're going to use is $24.99, and you can call the church office to order your book to have it for the class. All ages are welcome, but there is no childcare. Books will need to be ordered, and the church office number is 540-483-9507. Again, 540-483-9507. This is also a precept study at a Union Hall campus, so to be sure to ask for the Sermon on the Mount study. When you come to the Bible study, you should use the Hilltop entrance. There will be greeters there to show you to the correct room. So that is exciting. This is something new here in Rocky Mount. So we do want to help support that. All right, let's see what else we've got coming up. There's going to be a class reunion of the class of 1979. This will be their 45th class reunion picnic. Let's see, there is a date on here when you should Come enjoy a casual afternoon of catching up, games, door prizes, and great food. It's going to be on Saturday, September the 28th from 4 to 8 p.m. There is a charge of $25 in advance, and this must be paid by September the 8th. They want you to register so they will know how much food to order. And after September the 8th, it's $25 up to September the 8th. After September the 8th, it's going to go up to $30 per person. So I always like to save $5, so get your name in the pot there by September the 8th. This is going to be at the Wade Park Large Picnic Shelter at 701 Wade Park Road, Rocky Mount. If you want to contact Cindy Bowling Jefferson, her number is 804-239-7022. Again, that number is 804-239. Excuse me. Let's start again. 804-239-7022. And it says, if you hear this message, please tell 3 people about the class reunion. And you can also find it on their Facebook page. We're going to take a short break. I'm going to get a drink of water, and we'll be right back. for staying with us this morning. We have a few more announcements for you, and then I have a guest that's going to come and tell you a fundraiser that he's doing, but he hasn't arrived yet, so we're going to keep right on with our announcements. Our 10th annual Autumn Fest for the Stepping Stone Soup Kitchen is coming up on September the 28th from 10 to 3 o'clock at the Franklin County High School parking lot, the parking lot that's out in front of the stadium. Now, I'm sure you all know by now, 365 days a year, the Stepping Stone Missions provides a hot lunch there on North Main Street. They are not federally funded. They operate on donations. So this is a fundraiser to help them to keep going. A lot of our businesses around make donations to them. You'll see the little white van run around picking up donations that people are making for the Stepping Stones. But they do have a fundraiser yearly, and this is their 10th annual one. And I do believe Mike Doyle and his group, the Spiritual Heirs, are going to open it up, kick it off at 10 o'clock in the morning and play for about an hour. So you want to come out and hear that group. They're going to have music, crafts, merchandise vendors. They're going to have lunch, fried fish, your sides, drink, and dessert for $12. There's going to be a bake sale, a 50-50 raffle. Who doesn't like to win a 50-50 raffle? I wanted to win at my class reunion, but you know what? They needed the money, so I just donated that money back to them. Now, they're going to be selling chances on Walmart gift cards. You're going to have 3 chances to win. The chances are $2 each or 3 for $5. Now, it's a deal. You're saving $1. So each ticket is 3 chances to win. The first prize is a $250 gift card. Second prize is a $175 gift card. And the third prize is a $75 gift card. Couldn't you just get turned loose in Walmart with a gift card? You could have all kinds of fun. So again, put that on your calendar for September the 28th from 10 to 3 o'clock at Franklin County High School parking lot. The ladies will probably be back on to advertise that again. They love to come on and tell you about what's going on. Okay. Also, let me tell you, there's going to be a cheerleading workshop. Let me see if I can bring that up from Miss Alexa Hunt. Let me see. If you have a child that likes to be a cheerleader, she does an excellent job with these children. Okay. It's a cheer clinic at Ferrum College for kindergarten through 8th grade. Help me spread the word. Hope to see you there. All right. This is Paws Up Panthers Cheer Clinic. Come cheer with your Ferrum College cheerleaders. So the cheerleaders, you should see, I've been watching them as they've just gotten better. Lexi Hunt has done a great job with these cheerleaders, and they'll be working with kids, like I said, kindergarten through 8th grade. It's from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at Ferrum College Schwartz Gymnasium, and it's $60 to attend, cash only, and there's only 40 spots available. So you don't want to be disappointed, and you need to sign up quickly. Parents Showcase will be at 2 p.m. You can come and see what your darlings have learned. And if you have any questions, please email Coach Hunt at ahunt, H-U-N-T, at ferrum.edu. Clinic registration can be completed at the link below. Well, I don't have that link, and she is going to send me a flyer. We've got some time to plan on that. Just wanted you to let you know there is a cheerleading clinic coming up. Also, Monday, September 23rd is going to be Family Fun Day. Free food, games, crafts, and resources, and just having fun. And that's from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Rocky Mount Farmers Market. Everyday activities like sharing a meal, playing a game, or asking about their day can make a difference in the life of a child. I heard this was a big success last year, so we want to put that on our calendar. That is Monday, September 23rd. Coming up next year, we are going to get excited about, on April the 12th, the Moonshine Festival. And this is going to, everybody wants to know when they come to town, we're the moonshine capital of the world. Where can they go and see some memorabilia or something about moonshine? Also, think about this. I have some pins left. The Rocky Mountain Lions Club was 100 years old this year. So we had a pin made, and it's got Rocky Mountain Lions Club, 100 years old, and picture of a still serving. So I have some of those pins, and I'll have those at the Senior Expo too, if anybody would like one. Probably going to be a keepsake, maybe worth something someday. You never know. So anyway, that is all my announcements for today. We'll take just a short break. My guest is here and get him set up, and we'll be right back. Tracy, I don't know if we'll have time for you to read all this. All right, well, here we are. We're back on the air. My guest is with us, and we're going to let him introduce himself. He is known as Robert, but we're going to let him introduce himself because he has a little tricky last name. Look this way. And so we have
Robert Iuppa. That's I-U-P-P-A. A lot of folks in Rocky Mount know me as Robert. I was affiliated with Willow Creek Country Club for almost 14 years, and then Sleep Safe Beds for about 7 years. And the last 4 years been on my own.
Okay. All right, Robert, you brought us a nice colorful flyer, and you're going to tell us about this one-of-a-kind yard sale that's coming up.
Okay, what I
Oh,
first,
no, we want to start off with something else.
yeah, what I first like to mention, some of you may have heard about the Taste of Rocky Mount. We started off at the train depot about 13 years ago, and
Look at me this way.
okay.
There we got the
I'm sorry.
camera on you now. Okay.
All right, Taste of Rocky Mount, and we started off at the train depot, and then over the years we transitioned to the Early Inn. Brian Hochstein, the owner of Rocky Mount Burger Company, who also owns the Early Inn, donated that event to us, which was a huge deal. It usually rents for at least $2,000. So I'd like to come back and talk about that.
Okay.
It's going to be in memory of Billy Wayne Dudley, who was a very famous musician in this town. Everybody loved Billy and his music, and it'll be in memory of him. And we have some special music coming to celebrate his life and that event, November 15th, 2024.
Okay. Well, we'll have you back a little bit later.
Yeah,
to
I'd
fill us
like
in on
to
that.
talk about that.
Sure. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, you can always put that on your calendar. I love telling people to put things on their calendar. That is November the 15th, the Taste of Rocky Mount. And I'm so excited to find out more about this because this is all new to me. So we'll have Robert back again to talk about that. But now, this morning, he's going to talk about something else he's got coming up in October.
Okay, this is a one-of-a-kind yard sale. Because we changed the date of Taste of Rocky Mount, the young lady, Valerie Hodges, who is a co-owner of Hodges Heating and Air, and I got together yesterday after this first change happened. We got together, and because we had this was originally scheduled for this Saturday, September 7th. It's been on Facebook. So you want to make note, it's not going to happen. We're changing this to October 19th. Arnold Dillon, who's a very close friend of mine and is in charge of the Legion and running out the Legion. And I've got Arnold's number here. It's 420-9630, area code 540. Again, 420-9630. Arnold Dillon, who's involved with the Essex Center, also is in charge of rentals for the Legion. And besides being, he's a young man, and I'm an old man, but we're very, very close. He is the premier rental agent in Franklin County. There's no, in my humble opinion, there's nobody any better than Arnold. We were here about a year ago with Joyce explaining what he wanted to do for the Legion. He's doing a great job. And now our event, our one-of-a-kind yard sale, has been changed from this Saturday to October 19th, 2024 at the American Legion, and it'll be undercover so we don't have to worry about a rain date.
Good.
We're gonna be renting out 15 tables at $20 each. So anybody that wants to partake in the yard sale can call Valerie Hodges, and Valerie's number is 493-6995, area code 540-493-6995. Just say, Valerie, Robert, I heard Robert on Cable 12. He said to call you, and she's going to have some tables to rent at $20 each, and you can bring anything you'd like, and of course, keep your proceeds from the sale. Right now, I have 4 tables, so there's 11 left to sell. And on these 4 tables and some of Valerie's tables, we're going to have household items, too numerous to list, iconic T-shirts. These are famous T-shirts like Janis Joplin, women's shoes, and then we have exactly 100 pair. They're brand new, all sizes, beautiful for teenagers and adults, as low as $10 a pair. These are brand new. We're going to have chairs. We're going to have special sales people to help you size the shoes. Of course, the Legion is a huge area. We'll have plenty of help to help you help yourselves. Then also, we're going to have a special Trump table. It's a new hot item that I designed today. When people bring home classified documents and say they're next to my Corvette, therefore they're safe, or they're in with my golf shirts, therefore they're safe. Back then, top secret meant top secret. So this Trump hot item is top secret. There's only 2 people that know about it right now. Tonight, I'm meeting with one of my students from my leadership program, and he's going to find out about it. But the people that know about it would have to be tortured to give out the nature of this item. It's going to be a very inexpensive item and an item that the people who like Trump will like.
I have heard people say if I told you the secret, then I'd have to do away with you. So we don't want.
Well, we're not going to do that.
We're not going to get that far.
But it's a closely guarded secret.
Okay, well, that'll be interesting to see. I would be there at 9 o'clock if you wanted to find out what this top secret item is at the Rocky Mount American Legion building. It's there on Tanyard Road.
Right.
And it's kind of sitting there by itself. It's going to be inside, so if it rains, you don't have to worry about anything getting wet. He still has a few tables to rent, you can rent out and come and sell your wares. Now, let's talk about these shoes. Now, are these dress shoes, tennis shoes?
They're all a variety of shoes. So,
Okay.
So what we're going to do, we're going to put them out on one table,
Mm-hmm.
and the folks that want to try them on, we'll have comfy chairs. Everybody can sit down, try them on, see if they like them. And we're going to have a little bit of a formula, but if you happen to like 2 or 3 pair, they're going to be $15 a pair, 2 for $25 and 3 for $30. And that's what we're going to try to stick to that, because as I say, 25% of this money is going to go to transition basics, and the rest of it is going to go to funding the Taste of Rocky Mount.
Okay. But if I rented a table for $20, then if I come and sell my wares, I get to keep the money for
Those
what I
are
sell.
yours alone. In other words, Valerie's going to have 11 tables at $20 each to rent out. If you happen to take one of those tables, everything that you sell will be yours.
Okay.
Nothing goes to Valerie or to me or to both of us.
So the way you're making your money on this yard sale is the rent of the tables and then these items that you all are selling.
Yeah, well, actually, the rent of the tables is Arnold gets a fee for renting out the Legion for 6 hours. And it's not an expensive fee, but the rent of the tables will cover most of that fee for us.
Okay.
And then I have 4 tables. I'm sure Valerie might buy a couple tables of her own. I'm not sure what she's going to do. But on the 4 tables that I have, 25% of everything that we derive, my team, my students, and I will go to transition basics. And I think her name is Lucille. I haven't met Lucille yet. Lucille Bowman. She's a good friend of Valerie's. This is one of Valerie's charities. And because Valerie and I are working together, and I love Valerie, she's very close. I'm very close to her and to her husband, Greg. I told her I wanted to share that 25% of everything that Robert Ayupa does and his leadership class does to go to Lucille. And then the other 75% is going to fund the Taste of Rocky Mount, which you'll find out more about. And what a great And that event, most of the money for that event is going to We Care Franklin County, which Jerry Greer is the president, and his son Jay is a great force with We Care Franklin County.
Okay. Well, you got a lot going on, Robert. Now we were talking about this lady that you were telling me that she cooks meals and takes them to shut-ins.
Yes, and I have not, this is Lucille, and I
Yes.
have not met her yet, but Valerie knows her very well. Valerie, it's one of Valerie's charities. Valerie just recently bought a whole bunch of food for her. Lucille picked it up, and then she cooks it. She loves doing this, and then she brings it to shut-ins. So that's all I know right now. I haven't met her yet. I'm anxious to meet her. I'll be meeting her soon and find more about her mission.
And has this been going on, or is this something new she
No,
started?
it's been going on, and I can't definitively tell you for how long, but
Okay.
she's, this is her love and her passion, helping other people at their homes.
Okay. Well, that would be great. We'd love to have her on and let her tell us about this mission that she's doing. I think
Yeah.
that's a great thing, that to have a home cooked meal and have it delivered to you.
Yes.
I mean, there are times I know some elderly people that are, when they get sick, they can't get out.
Right.
Of course, like we were talking about before you came on, Stepping Stone mission, but that is if you can get out to go and eat there. But this is a lady that cooks it and will bring it to you.
Yeah. The Stepping Stone has a great mission, and I'm very proud of the work they do.
Right. Yeah, they do a great, I mean, I came by there the other day, and I bet you if it was one car, it was probably 25 cars out there for lunch.
365 days a year, and leap year, one more day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're open every day of the year to help people.
Right.
And I think the mission is amazing.
I do too. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Just great. Well, anything else you want to add this morning, Robert?
I'm very grateful to be here, number one.
Well, we need to thank God when we put our feet on the floor.
Yeah, but I'm grateful to be with you, Joyce. I remember a year ago, and I think I was a little more nervous a year ago. I'm not as, when you put a year on and maybe go through some tough challenges in life, you seem to be less nervous about things. But Arnold Dillon, and I think he's 48 years old now. So I'm 84. But we are so close. And sometimes this life brings you closer to people. It doesn't make any difference what the age is.
Right.
And I know your dedication here. And I know you're not as old as I am, but I know you're getting
I'm getting there.
up there in age, right? But you have a tremendous dedication to the public. And I want, on behalf of the public, I want to thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very nice. I was telling Jamie, I do have some devoted viewers that keep me on my toes. And if I make a mistake, they let me know, but that's okay.
Yes.
If I make a mistake, hey, we're human, right?
Yeah, I have a wife of 41 years that is just like, and she's like my audience.
There you go.
And we don't have cable at home. So she's not listening this morning, but she did wish me good luck. So.
Does she have Facebook?
We don't, neither one of us are on social media.
Okay.
And I think Sue's quite a bit younger than I am, but she's not on Facebook. She's 76, but she's going, anybody out there that knows my wife, they call her Sweet Sue, just keep her in your prayers. She's going through a tough time today.
Oh.
And the past few years, so.
Well, I know how I've been through a few things myself.
Yeah.
But you know what? I say I have been, you see there's wreath behind me. We've been promoting early detection of cancer.
Yes.
And that is the key to surviving, is early detection. And ladies, I'm going to remind you again, get those mammograms, get those colonoscopies. Gentlemen, keep your numbers checked. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because the cancer is on the rise. So we do want you to, if I hadn't, well, I'll just say, I was 74 when I was detected with breast cancer. And I had a doctor on my show, and he said, he usually tells people, ladies, that after you get 74, you don't have to have a mammogram. And I'm like, you're wrong.
Right.
Because I was 74 when I was detected. And then I had turned 75 before I had my surgery, and I've been through the chemo and the whole 9 yards. But coming up in October, I am going to have reconstructive surgery. So I can tell you, I have been the whole realm, and I'm still here and I'm still kicking. So I've got an applaud going on back there in the production room. But I mean, if I can, you just have to have faith and have a good attitude about it.
Yeah,
and good attitude is what gets you
I
through.
think the important thing is God gives us a beautiful life here. Now, I know a lot of Southern Christians. I'm from the North, and I'm proud to still be a Yankee, but I love the South. You know, a lot of Southern Christians say, you know, be happy when you're taken. But I love life. You love life. You have to fight for everything, including your health. You have to take charge of yourself, make sure the doctors are listening, and do exactly what you just said. Never, never, ever give up about
right.
anything.
That's right.
And now that's why I'm here, and I'm sure that's why you're here.
Yep. Well, I feel like God kind of put me here.
Oh, definitely.
To do this.
I firmly believe in that.
Well, thank you.
You're helping people, and that's what he wants us to do.
Well,
help others.
We have a good following, and this show will air again at 2:30 this afternoon, again at 5 o'clock. So if you miss something in the morning, a lot of my ladies like to get up later
Right.
and watch the show later in the afternoon than getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just so glad that I can be here and share these things. And like people say, well, they tune in to find out what's going on. So if you have something going on and you would like to be on Rise and Shine, or you would like for me to announce it, we'd be glad to do that. There's the email address right there. Jamie's popping up for you. So just let me know. Well, Robert, thank you so much for coming this morning and telling us about the yard sale. And we'll have you back again. I am so interested in this Taste of Rocky Mountain.
Yeah, the Taste of Rocky Mountain is, it's just a wonderful, wonderful event. So basically, I'll give you a little tease. I'm a master chef, and I'm making a little taste from Italy, a little taste from Greece, a little taste from France, and a little Rocky Mountain. Those are the 4 tastes.
Okay.
And there's going to be 4 segments, all 45 minutes each. And in these segments, you'll get a taste of food and then 15 minutes of music with every 45 minutes. And
Cool.
of course, Sue calls me my wife Sue calls me the mouth of the South. So I'll be talking the rest of the time to raise money for We Care Franklin County and the balance. That will be the last event for my leadership program. So it's going to be but it's not going to be the last Taste of Rocky Mountain. As long as God gives me the strength and energy to help other people, I'm going to be doing it as long as I can, just like you.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you again for coming this morning. I have one more little announcement, and it's coming up soon. I'm going to do that, and then we'll be finished on September the 6th at 7:30 at the Callaway Elementary School at 7 p.m. The movie on the move will be Wonka, and it says, let's move around Franklin County and watch some animated movies. Outdoor games and kids' activities will begin 30 minutes prior to the start of the movie. Dress accordingly and bring a chair, blanket, and light source. Snacks and drinks will be on sale. In case of inclement weather, that will be moved to the Essex Center. Again, that is going to be September the 6th, and that is coming up this Friday night. So if you want to go and see a movie, it is free. But now the snacks that they have there, they are charged for those. So thank you again for joining us this morning. And we will have on Friday, Dr. Martin from Ferrum College and everything that's going on up there. And she is so excited with the football, the cheerleaders, the band, the music. And I'm excited too. I'm going to the football game on Saturday. Well, thanks again for joining us. And it's been delightful. And I think that sun's up out there. I can see through the window. So you all have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.